How's it going, everyone? Welcome to my channel. My name is Justin. In today's video, I'm going to be going over the stimulus payments for those of you on SSI, SSDI, Railroad Retirement Benefits, VA benefits, and Survivors Benefits recipients. And I'm also going to be going over some of the latest updates on those with Representative Payees and when you can expect to see your check. And as always, links are in the description below for all of this information that I'm sharing with you. If this is your first time on the channel, I've been going over stimulus check updates for all of those on Social Security, SSDI, SSI, and other retirement and government benefits recipients. And usually on my channel, I go over personal finance, getting out of debt, and building your net worth. So if any of those topics interest you, or if you want to stay up to date on the latest stimulus update, please subscribe to my channel so I can get you the latest videos as soon as they come out. Today in this video, I'm going to be going over a lot of questions that I've been asked in my comments and what the IRS has said about various questions. These are the questions I'm going to be answering in this video. I have a representative payee. How and when will I get my check? I'm on Social Security, SSDI, SSI, Survivors, VA, or RRB. Do I need to do anything to receive my stimulus money? And when will I receive my stimulus money? Should I use the non-filers tool? I am claimed as a dependent. Can I still get a stimulus check? I received a stimulus check, but it seems like it's the wrong amount. Where will they send my stimulus check payment? My bank account information has changed, or my money went into the wrong account. What should I do? What if I don't have a bank account? My mailing address has changed. How will I receive a paper check? I owe past due child support or have debt collectors. How will this affect my stimulus payment? And I began receiving Social Security, SSI, SSDI, Survivors, or other retirement or other government benefits after January 1st. When will I get my stimulus payment? So first off, I'm going to answer the question of, I have a representative payee. How and when will I get my stimulus payment? The IRS actually just updated this yesterday, May 14th. If you filed a 2019 or 2018 tax return, your stimulus payment will be sent to the bank account provided on your tax return or an electronic tax refund. Or if you did not receive a refund, the address provided on your tax return, or if your tax refund was mailed to you. If you did not file in 2018 or 2019, and an individual payee should receive your payment from the IRS for SSI recipients by May 27th. That's actually changed on their website now. It just says late May, but I took this screenshot before that changed. May 27th to the same direct deposit account or direct express card as the recipient's monthly SSI payment. We are also waiting for confirmation from the IRS when it will mail paper checks for those that have representative payees. So for those of you on Social Security, SSDI, SSI, Survivors, VA, or retirement benefits, and you were not required to file your taxes, you do not need to do anything. I still get questions asking if you've missed out because you didn't do something. No, if you are on one of those retirement benefits recipients or retirement recipients of Social Security, then you do not need to do anything. If you haven't received your check still, it's because the IRS is still processing your information. As you can see on this, as far as needing to use the non-filers tool, you only need to use the non-filers tool if you did not receive government benefits such as Social Security, SSDI, SSI, Survivors, Veterans benefits, or Railroad Retirement Benefits. You do not need to use non-filers tool. If you did not receive any of those benefits and you do not file a tax return, then yes, you do need to use the non-filers tool. Use the non-filers tool to enter your bank account information or your address, and if you just do your address, a payment will be mailed to you. But if you're on one of those government benefits recipients that I have mentioned before, Social Security, SSDI, SSI, Survivors, Veterans, or Railroad Retirement Benefits, you do not need to use the non-filers tool, And the IRS will automatically direct deposit your money into your account, or they will send you a paper check in the mail. If you still have not received it and you're on one of those benefits or received some of those benefits, you just have to wait a little bit. The IRS is still processing these, and they will get to you. The question is when, obviously, and you want to know when. I don't have an answer for that, and nobody has an answer for that at this point. The IRS is still processing your payment, but if you're on one of those benefits and you started receiving those benefits before January 1st, you will receive a payment without having to do anything. If you filed a tax return, whether you're on government benefits or not, in 2018 or 2019, then your money will go into the direct deposit information where your refund went, or if you didn't receive a refund or you received your refund by mail, then you will receive a check by mail. I'm still getting a lot of questions about those of you that are claimed as a dependent by someone else. If you were claimed as a dependent by someone else, you will not receive a stimulus payment. However, if you were claimed as a dependent in 2018, but not in 2019, you will receive a stimulus payment. However, it will not start processing until that 2019 tax return has been filed and processed by the IRS. So if you have somebody that claims you as a dependent in 2018, but is not claiming you in 2019, you will get a stimulus payment, but it will be delayed based on when those people that claimed you as your dependent file their 2019 taxes. Another question I get frequently is, I received my payment, but I think my payment is incorrect. So payments are based on income, family size, dependents, the number of dependents you have, and if you received a payment for you, but your spouse didn't, it's most likely because the IRS is still processing the payment for your spouse, or vice versa. If you look at the information on the screen, you should receive a notice in the mail explaining your stimulus payment. They call it the economic impact payment. You should receive a letter in the mail, notice 1444. Keep that for when you file your taxes in 2020, your 2020 taxes in the start of 2021. If you did not receive all of the payment that you were owed, you can claim the additional amount on your 2020 tax return if you are eligible for them. One of the other questions I still get is, where will they send my payment? So the IRS has said if you receive government benefits such as Social Security, SSI, SSDI, railroad, or VA benefits by direct deposit, you should receive your refund by direct deposit. That's if you don't file taxes. If you file taxes, it will go based on your tax return, where you received your refund. If you didn't receive a refund, then it will go to the address you have on file. Haven't filed taxes yet in 2019, then the IRS will use the address information they have on file if they're going to mail you a paper check, or the direct account information they have for you if you receive government benefits or if you've received a tax return. Another question I get is, my bank account has changed or my money went into an account I don't recognize. What do I do? If the bank account is closed or no longer active, your bank or the bank will reject the deposit and you will be issued a check that will be mailed to you based on the address that the IRS has on file. Those addresses are based on what the IRS has on file, but if you've changed your address, then the post office should forward your check to your new address. And if you don't have a bank account, the IRS has said that they will mail your payment to the last address they have on file for you. If you receive government benefits, SSI, SSDI, SSDI, railroad retirement, or Social Security benefits, or VA benefits, then they will use the address they have on file for that, or direct deposit into your Direct Express card. If your mailing address has changed, the IRS will use the address they have on file if you've filed a tax return. If you haven't filed a tax return, then, and you don't receive government benefits, then you need to use the non-filers tool. If you receive government benefits, all of those that I've talked about before, SSI, SSDI, railroad retirement benefits, Social Security retirement, or VA benefits, you don't need to update your address. The IRS will receive that from the Social Security Administration. And sometimes that's where the delays are happening, because they need to receive your information from the Social Security Department. Another question I get asked is, I have past due child support or I have debt collectors, will that impact my payment? And yes, it can impact your payment. Past due child support can be taken from this, but also if you owe back taxes to the IRS, they cannot take any of your stimulus payment from you. So these stimulus payments are not protected from debt collectors taking the money once it goes into your bank account. So the last question I have is, I began receiving Social Security, SSDI, SSI, survivors, or other government benefits after January 1st. When will I get my stimulus payment? And that's based on when you filed taxes for 2018 or 2019. If you filed taxes in 2018 and 2019, then it will go off of the latest tax return that the IRS has received. If you did not file taxes and you just started receiving benefits after January 1st, you need to enter your information into the non-filers tool so that the IRS can get your payment to you. That's all I have for you today. If you have any questions, of course, leave them in the comment section below. I'm trying to do my best here to get you guys your information. I know there's still a lot of people that still haven't received your stimulus checks, and it's really frustrating. Please know that I'm doing all I can to get you the information that the IRS and Social Security Administration has provided. Once again, if you like this video, please like it, and please subscribe to my channel so that you can get all the latest on stimulus update, personal finance, getting out of debt, and how to improve your net worth. Thank you so much for watching, but I am out of here.